Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be my Cedar Point vlog. Most people would probably start the vlog at Cedar Point, but we have a very long drive, so we're just stopping halfway. And just check out this view. Embassy Suites are my favorite hotels. But yeah, so we're going to spend 2 days, technically. 2 half days and 1 full day, which will be Thursday. And stay tuned. We've been staying at a Great Lafage. I don't know why I'm recording a table, I'm just here to talk about it. We've been staying at Great Lafage because it's cheaper than our own hotel, and we get a water park for the half days that we go. So for the first half of the days when we go into the water park, I will not vlog it, but I'll vlog every single time at Cedar Point. My mom surprised me with the extra day, so we technically have 3 days, so now I'll officially see you at Cedar Point. And we are here at Cedar Point. First, we're going to go to Siren's Curse before we get Steve out of the line because, well, I don't really want to wait 30 minutes, so I'll see you after that. Alright, so I just got out of Siren's Curse. There'll be a video right there on your screen, but that thing was insane. I've only been on one ride, new #1 so far. At any park, this would be #1 at nope, it would be a blowout. This was insane. We got front row 2 on the tilt. I felt like we didn't be on vertical, but we really didn't. The line was pretty long, but every part of the ride made up for it. Insane airtime too. Next up is Iron Dragon. Change of plans, we're gonna eat. So we got Panda Express out here, and we got the all-day premium dining pass. It's probably worth it. 2 meals, like a whole bunch of drinks, and it'll be worth it. So there's insane wait times all over the place. So yeah, we're gonna ride this Iron Dragon. It looks really fun though. It might be small, but it could be mighty. You never know. Alright, so I forgot to mention, but we rode Millennium Force, and now we just rode Top Thrill 2, and both of those rides are really good. Top Thrill 2's line is really slow unless you have Fast Pass, so make sure to go on like a quiet line, but other than that, it's a fun ride. Millennium Force line moves fast. I almost blacked out on that ride. Yeah, these rankings are going to be hard. We just rode Gemini, and airtime half decent, but like, it hurt, like really bad. Well, not really bad, but just make sure not to push the strings down too hard or you have a painful ride. Stopped to get some more food, and this is looking really good. So yeah, I'm excited to eat it. Alright, so we're gonna go on the swings after a little bit warm up after eating, and then we're gonna go on Maverick. So excited, one of my other most anticipated coasters. So let's see how that goes. See you after Maverick. Alright, we just got off of Maverick. It was so whippy, you're just going from left to right and like non-stop. The first drop had a lot of airtime, surprisingly. But now we're gonna ride apparently the #1 coaster in the whole world, Steel Vengeance. I got scared because it was closed the whole day, but it's opening back up, so that's good. I'll see you after apparently the #1 coaster in the world.
Because y'all went left, I went right.
Boom.
So y'all wouldn't see me.
I just got a Steel Vengeance, new #1 big time, fast pace, a lot of airtime. It's just a blowout for my #1 coaster. I'm definitely getting a shirt from there, and that pretty much concludes today. I'll do a review on it in another video later. But yeah, I kind of forgot to mention, but I don't know why I'm pointing the camera at Siren's Curse, but still. Steel Vengeance had 3 cart ops. They were trying to beat the record, and I'm glad because that means the operations are really fast. We got on pretty quickly for the long line, so yeah. See you in day 2. And we're back. Got here at 5 p.m. The park is, if you cannot tell, way less crowded according to the wait times too. So we're gonna mainly get the rides that we did not ride last time, and then we're gonna get some of the best ones like Steel Vengeance and Siren's Curse. Alright, we're gonna ride Raptor next. Let's do this. We just got off a Raptor, a very intense B&M invert. Probably really intense. I'm starting to wonder if Alpengeist is really the most intense. Somebody threw up in front of us, so like a 10-minute wait probably turned to a 15-minute wait. 3 carts on Raptor on a B&M invert, which is pretty surprising. We're on the Sky Ride, looking at some views, going to the other side of the park. And I really don't know what we're going to do next, but we're going to figure it out. We have decided it is Gatekeeper. I don't know why I'm pointing the camera at Windseeker. Change of plans, we're going to do Windseeker, then Wild Mouse, then Gatekeeper. So we just did Wild Mouse and Windseeker. Windseeker's views were amazing. We got Chase on the Wild Mouse, and that thing spinned insanely. Probably the best Wild Mouse I've ever been on. It spinned the whole ride, not just half of it too. So Gatekeeper next. So yeah, Gatekeeper was okay. I think Raptera's better. At some points it got kind of like boring, like too calm for my liking. But if you're wondering why it's loud, there's like a whole parade happening over here. So yeah. Alright, we got Max Air next. You know, trying to get a little flat rides in instead of just coasters. We rode a couple flat rides. Yeah, now we're on our way to Steve, also known as Steel Vengeance. We just rode Steel Vengeance, good like always. Airtime machine and just like best, nothing could beat it. Alright, so we just got off of, we did a whole bunch of flat rides. And we just got off of Magnum XL 200. I'd recommend just skipping it if you ever come here. That thing was painful. And now we're going back on Gemini to end up the day. And yes, I rode in the magic seat. We just went on Gemini 2 times for the last ride of the night. And this ride is underrated. Insane airtime on like, not just the first trip, but on all of the drops. Insane ride. And we also did the staring challenge. I have to stare at each other. So yeah, I did it with my sister. So yeah, that completes day 2 and I'll see you in day 3. We just got into early entry, and if it's open, which I heard sometimes it is, we're near the top they'll 2 first for early entry. And then possibly Millennium Force, and we're gonna wait outside of the so we can go in without a long line. That was insane like always. My ears popped at the top. It was a better, way better ride than yesterday. And just super intense. I started graying out. We're gonna skip Millennium for now and just wait for Saturn's Curse to open. Front row again, this time without even asking too. I guess we just got lucky. Now we're gonna ride Valraven. Valraven, very nice. Not as good as Griffin though, but we're gonna go get some drinks now because it's very hot. Yay, more food. We just did both of the power towers up and down. And yeah, that was kind of fun. Alright, so we just went on the Steel Vengeance 3 times. Interesting story. So the first time we waited our turn and we got it. The second time we also waited, and then when we got on the ride, well, like when the ride was over, we noticed nobody was in line, but they were getting held at metal detection by the staff that wouldn't let them through. So the operators let us ride again, and we got 2 rides in a row. One in the very front and one in the middle, and both were like top notch. And now we're on the train. So we just got off the train ride, very, very relaxing. There was some fun theming, like reminds you of the old country lands, which is pretty cool. And now I think we're gonna ride Rougarou and race for the impacts. Yeah, we just did corkscrew and that hurt really bad. So we're gonna go to Gemini next. We just got 2 rides on Gemini, super underrated. It has insane airtime in the back row. And now we're getting on this and some more flat rides. We just came off a Monster. Although it might look small, that thing has like out of your seat airtime. It's insane. We just finished eating. We're gonna hit the swing, the mini swing set and the Maverick. Yay, see you after Maverick. Alright, we just did Maverick. And it was pretty good like always. Really, really intense. I don't know if I needed that intensity right now, but you might go to Millennium and watch some of the Boardwalk night show and then get a night ride on Steel Vengeance. And that will be our day for today. So we just rode Millennium Force, epic ride like always. That might push up on my rankings. If you come here, I recommend a night ride on Millennium. And we're gonna go get a night ride on Steel Vengeance to end off the day. Scratch that, the rides are currently down for weather. We did see some lightning strikes, so we're gonna go get some ice cream and head back to the park. Or not the park, head back to our hotel. And it's starting to rain right now, okay, good. So yeah, I'll see you Friday for the final day. This is just a couple minutes later from the last clip I made. It's pouring out here. We just took a swim. Cedar Point in the rain. Alright, we're back at Cedar Point. Today's just kind of like a day where we ride all the good rides and then leave. And yeah, this is our last day. So see you inside the park. Alright, now we're on the Ferris wheel, looking at some views around the park. There's some rides over there, and there's a lake. Yay, we're stationary at the top for now. There's lake, there's rides, and there's the parking lot. Just got off the Ferris wheel, now we're going to Wild Mouse. Personally, this might be inside the top 10. I just like how you spin. Not at the top 10 at Cedar Point, not in the whole world. We're gonna ride this, but it closed. is gatekeeper. It's also shut down. People stuck on it. Could have been us. So we just rode Siren's Curse. It is better in the back than it is in the front. Trust. You get more. Well, you feel more airtime. I like airtime more than anything else. So it really depends on what you like. I think Millennium Force is next. We just rode Millennium Force. Always good like always. This time I had airtime on all the hills. I felt faster than the days before. So yeah, the train and Cedar Creek Mine Ride. Bug just flew into my face. And now we're gonna ride the train to get to the other side of the park. So we're gonna ride Cedar Creek Mine Ride and then we're gonna ride Steel Vengeance. So I'll see you after Steel Vengeance. So we just got 3 rides on Steel Vengeance to end off our Steel Vengeance journey. And interesting story. So on the 3rd ride, well, the first 2 were really good. Filled with airtime like always. Definitely number 1 blowout. But on the 3rd ride, the ride was closed for like a good amount of time. And then we went on the ride. And then right after our cart, like we're the first cart after the ride closed. And right after our cart, they closed down again. So I don't know what happened there. But yeah, what a great way to end off Cedar Point. A couple more flat rides and we're gonna head out. Alright, so we just did some flat rides and now we're heading out of Cedar Point. And so that means it concludes our vlog here. And I'll see you in the next one.